Yes, this is a video on the jail sentence of for what 15 months. I really hope. Well, first of all, is just what do you got? If you read the BBC rubbish, it's killing people. If you actually if you do the research of GC math, you know that it actually does work. Now the problem here is this Mr. Noakes is taking the bait for being one of the first at actually using this effective cure. The main problem is that if we find something that works on many things and something that is actually natural, that we produce naturally, and all we have to do is boost our system with what we produce naturally, which is GC math, then the whole drug game tumbles, and that is billions and billions upon billions. So this is why we've got so much tight regulation, because it's so good at money making that it makes billions the world over. So obviously the big businesses are not going to let it happen that easily. Now, the good news is that it's just a matter of time. It's only a matter of time, because it does work. There's proof of it, and there's not only one proof, there's several. And David Noakes is taking the bait for it. It's been the scapegoat, and I don't know exactly what the ins and outs of the negotiations. Obviously, it's been negotiating. It's been pleading guilty. Actually, personally spoke to him. I think it was in 2016. I think it was, and it was very combative. But obviously, having everyone against him, because this is what they do. They've got so much money they actually bribe everyone. So you've got everyone against you, and they've got everyone wanting you to pay for it. So pay for something that is actually, life is not fair, is it? But one has to use The Art of War as a book that is being used by business people for several years, and extremely useful. Obviously, David hasn't actually applied it. The strategy to be taken should have been completely different. In my business, I do use it. So if things get a bit that way, I use The Art of War and the tactics that are taught in there. And one of the tactics is, if you know that your enemy is too strong, just wait. Start. Keep working on burning grounds, and get prepared. Get the whole battlefield prepared. It may take years, but then at the end you're going to win. So that's what one should do in this sort of thing. In this, just build the groundwork for it. Keep building. It's like, if they're really powerful on the surface, what you do, you just dig inside, dig underneath, so that the whole structure is gonna, at a certain point, is gonna fall down. Obviously, it's gonna take lots of resources to do that in time, but then you're not. The good thing is that not being seen and not what you got and doing the groundwork is that you're not there showing off, you're not there being a threat there and then, but you're actually building to strike when everything is ready, when the whole plan is coming together, bang, and then when you know that you're only going to win, then you go and strike. That's all. That's one of the things that you learn in The Art of War. You don't actually, not every battle has got to be fought. In the war, many battles are better not being fought, and get the enemy to think that they're winning, and then just get ready for those very important battles that are going to really count. So it's quite unfortunate. He's 65, so it's not really spring chicken or spring cock, as we say. Hopefully, it's got some willing to fight in him when he if he gets in, when he gets out. Hopefully, they're not going to put him in dangerous situations in jail. If he goes to jail, hopefully won't be in jail. And as soon as he's got the chance, he should actually hopefully get back to work, but not, you don't make the same mistakes again. Basically, there are many other ways to make it happen, to be a catalyst. Because basically, my point is here, it's something that is going to happen. It's a matter of time. All you have to work on is being a catalyst for it. So that is the most important thing. But well, you can go and read the articles from BBC and the main newspapers. Obviously, they're very biased. They're property of big businesses, so they always say the same thing. So anyway, that's a bit regrettable, but it's life. So make sure that you're not getting into trouble in battles that are lost before you start them. This is exactly what he did, David. And then when David was shut down, he kept fighting, but I don't think he realised the magnitude of the enemy. So he I think, kept being a thorn in the arse while it's better not to be, and playing the long game. That's the best strategy, I think. But anyway, I'll leave it to that, and good luck to David Noakes. And we all know that is, I mean, in my eyes and the eyes of many other people, is a true hero. But that's what happens to heroes. So is it worthwhile?